Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today, episode 38 of the career mode Dirt to Daytona. We're sitting 11th in points. We got 5 wins on the year. We just won the last race. I believe it was Richmond. But this one's going to be interesting. We got to do Hampshire and Dover today, which is going to be a very tough combo. Sterling Marlin's still leading by a little over 40, I think 45 on Rusty Wallace there. So we'll see if Rusty can try to make up some ground. He has 3 wins on the season. Marlin only has 1. He's just very consistent in the top 5. So let's get on to New Hampshire and see how we can do. Alright, let's get into qualifying. Did not put up any good time there at all in practice. I think I ran like a 30.4 at my fastest, and our fastest ever is a 29, like 9, I think it was, right? Yeah, 29.9, barely. But this track just does not vibe with me. It's one of my worst tracks by far. Cannot get the car rotated to save my life here. But we'll do the best we can. Dover's also another tough track. We've sped on pit road there a couple times. I don't think we've sped on pit road here, but I think there's normally a caution, that's why. So we'll see how this goes. Need to try not to drop it into 3rd gear, because that's definitely a lot slower. But let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can qualify okay. I think we'll qualify alright. It seems like from our times that we ran in practice to their qualifying. Just need to not drop it down to 3rd. Trying not to go too hard to hit the wall off the corner, though. It's very easy to do. I'm trying to keep it as low as possible, too, through the corner. Just so we don't drift up and easier to hit the wall there. Almost down to 3rd. I changed the gearing a little bit from last race we ran here just so we don't drop it into 3rd easy. It definitely would have been in 3rd gear there. And we run a 29.6 all of a sudden. I don't understand that. That makes no sense. That felt like such a slow lap, but apparently slow is fast here, so I'll take it. Sterling Marlin's in 16th. Wow, that's far back, and Rusty Wallace is in 3rd. He honestly could catch all points this race. That'd be nuts, but let's get on to the race and see how we can do.
Hello, I'm Alan Bestwick, and welcome to Loudon, New Hampshire. At a distance of just over a mile, this squared-off oval has seen some fantastic finishes in its history. Over 100,000 people attend each race, coming from nearby Boston, Providence, and all of New England to see the action at New Hampshire International Speedway.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting race. Us starting out front is nice. I think we normally started around like top 10, something like that, but starting first is really nice. That's going to give us an advantage, which is nice. We're very quick into the corner, very slow on exit, so I got to take advantage of us like somewhat dive bombing the corners and all that. Because that is what's going to give us all our speed, because we are not fast on the exit, as you can see. Like, both these guys, I'm probably going to pass on entry unless they close it up. They don't. Okay. That's why we're so fast here. It's literally the only reason. Dropped it into 3rd by accident. Hit the brakes too much. Rusty is flying back to our, I don't know, inside now? I didn't know if he was going to jump inside or outside, but we move up and he goes down. We're going to go back by him anyways on entry. We just got to do what we did in qualifying, apparently. Just go slow along the bottom, and that's the fastest. And Rusty is absolutely flying. Getting back up to our inside. He's going to actually clear us there. We're going to get back by him here. We did lead the first lap as well. So that's already 5 bonus points, which is nice. Rusty's trying hard to lead a lap so he can get the bonus points on Sterling. And I think he's going to have it there at the line. He sure is. So he's going to lead lap number 2. So that's 5 bonus points for Rusty. Getting laps led. I do not want to be on the outside at all because it is so easy to go up and hit the wall. I had to check up from not going up any further. Got Junior on our inside. Kurt Busch passed us. And Kurt Busch is wanting to run outside, so I really have to check up for him. Like, I'm fast on entry and center of the corner. From the exit down the straightaway, slow as all hell. So I have to make up all my time on entry and stuff like that and just hope I don't run into anybody else. Trying to get to the inside of Junior, potentially. He's leaving the bottom open. It looks like Rusty's kind of running that middle line, which is interesting. Kurt Busch is right on our outside quarter panel. That was tight. I'm happy we didn't get hooked. Gordon, Bobby Labonte behind us. It seems like turn 3 is the corner we really make up a ton of time in, which is really nice. Had to check up there a little bit to not left hook Rusty. Try and block off Junior a little bit. 29.8 there, not bad. I'll take that. Ooh, almost got in the side of him. Trying to keep it clean so we don't have too much damage on our car. Pushing up there. Trying not to do that, but we're fine. Not much damage on the car, just a little bit on the rear end. But we're going to get the lead back here going into turn 3. I'm hoping they slow up a little bit on the long run, it seems like. Oh, don't hit the wall. All right, I had to really check up there on exit. Rusty's going to actually fly back by us and lead that lap, too. So that's going to help him try to lead the most laps in this race, which is crazy. We're having a ton of lead changes, but I cannot hold it getting to the line, it looks like. Because off of turn 2, they're not as fast. Off of turn 4, they are flying. I cannot hold them off of turn 4 at all. Like, there's such a speed discrepancy. It's crazy. And we drop it in the third gear there, which isn't great. How many laps of fuel do we have? We have 13 laps of fuel. Probably be hitting in about 10. Gordon and Rusty side by side for a second. We do lead that lap, which is nice. But we're going to be pitting here in a little bit. Lap traffic's really going to make a big difference in this one if we catch some guys. Yeah, there they are. Into turn 3, and I'm looking too far ahead. I had a brake on the exit there. Oh, my God, Rusty's flipping. Oh, my God, he landed it somehow. I don't think there's going to be a caution for that. My power steering failed. What the hell? For what reason? Oh, that's going to make this race so bad. Oh, my goodness. That's really going to make this race awful for us. I literally can't turn the car. I'm going to have to pit, like, now to get that fixed, I think. Oh, yeah, I literally can't turn. I'm going to have to pit now and get that repaired. And just get our fuel while we're in there, I guess. Because that's unfortunate. All of a sudden, our power steering failed. That rarely happens. Like, any sort of failure in the cars do not happen too much in this thing. So, that's quite surprising when it does. Might as well pit now, so we can not lose more time. We gotta get down to 45. We're good. We were at 47 there. Yikes. Don't know if that's gonna be all right. No. Yes. 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 We're good. So let's get this damage repaired. See how long it's gonna take. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But I saw Rusty nearly flip it in the wall behind us when Bobby Labonte got into him. That was scary. How much time? It's only a second to repair, so that's fine. We're gonna get our fuel here. And our 1.5 seconds of repair time. Oh, and we have a black flag. We sped by 2 miles an hour. Are you kidding? That's unfortunate. And we're going to be leaving pit road, but we're going to lose so much time and positions due to what happened. Our power steering failing is just awful, but then us speeding on pit road by 2 miles an hour. Like, I literally dropped below 40, tried to get it back up to 45, and I saw 47. And I really didn't think they would get me that hard for that, but apparently they do. So that's quite unfortunate. Oh, we still don't have power steering, do we? It's barely turning. Oh, yeah. So power steering's still out. So repairing the damage does not fix your power steering. This is going to be a rough race. That's all I got to say with no power steering for this thing. So we're going to do the best we can, but we're going to finish awfully, I think. So I'm just going to putt around here and try not to wreck the car as much as possible. Alright, we're coming around to the halfway point in this race, and we are still struggling. Nobody's pitted yet, as far as I've seen. Oh, actually, one person's on pit road right now. Is that Bobby Labonte? It sure is. He's pitting quite early for what I feel like they normally do. But we're in 35th currently. Some guys look like they might just start be pitting, so we might gain some spots. We might finish around like 30th or just better than that. I'm not sure. But it's been a rough race. Like, literally, I can get the car turned in a little bit for the corner, and then if you let off steering at all like that right there, it's just going to go straight. It is terrible. Like, this race is not fun at all, having a failure so early on, too. I thought repairing damage would fix the car, so that was not the case, which is quite unfortunate. But I know some of these guys in front of us for position are definitely going to be pitting very soon, so we got to watch out for that. And I'll update you guys later on in the race as we're sitting here struggling. Some guys are really pitting now. They're like diving down to the inside.
All clear.
All these guys on the bottom, yeah, they're going to fly in. We're fine. That's going to gain us like one spot right there, it looks like. Nope, not even. So we're third. Oh my God, Bobby Labonte's flying. I did not see him in the mirror until last second. But yeah, we're just doing the best we can out here. I think we're, what, 2 laps down? Yeah, we're pretty much going 2 laps down right now to Bobby, I believe, which is rough. Or maybe we're not. Maybe he's just getting the first lap back. But yeah, we're going to probably go a second lap down in this race too, which is a struggle. This is by far our worst race of the season just because of that power steering failure.
Looks like something's gone wrong with your clutch.
Another part of the car has gone wrong. We have a clutch failure now. Like, what else can go wrong? I don't even know if, like, does that mean... Oh, yeah, no, that just means we cannot really downshift hardly, or upshift probably very well. That's interesting. It just like revs up a ton. So it's like the clutch is like getting pushed in or something randomly, like when you're off throttle and trying to get back on it. That's very interesting, which honestly could be okay for this car, honestly, just because I need RPMs like to get this thing to turn or something. Like I need to let off and then like hit the gas and make it turn. We only got 5 laps to go, really 4 because we're a lap down. But man, this has been a struggle race. This has been like the worst experienced race of the year. Not fun at all. We were 21st for a little bit, then Robbie got by us. We've been holding off Andretti behind us since he came out of pit road, because we passed him as he was exiting pit road pretty much. But man, now we have a clutch failure too. Like it would have been bad enough just having the clutch failure because you're already slower, and then the power steering failure it makes it even worse. The clutch failure really doesn't make us much slower. Jeez, I nearly wrecked both of them. It's not really making us much slower, if anything. It's kind of like, it might be helping me the slightest bit, like a 10th or so overall. But man, this has been such a bad race. I'm happy we led some laps in the beginning to get those 5 bonus points. Like, that's going to help our day a little bit, at least, to make it not look as bad. But it's been a bad day overall. We should have finished top 5, maybe, in this entire thing, if we didn't have any failures, because we can make it by lap traffic pretty decent, I feel like. Yeah, leaders on the white flag just behind us. We're still only 1 lap down somehow. I thought for sure we'd be 2 laps down, but I'll take it. We're either going to finish 22nd or 23rd, because Terry Labonte is 8 seconds back from us. Oh, I can't turn, I can't turn. I had to like slam the brakes and not run in the back of the 211. So I was going to try to dive bomb underneath like we normally do, but it really did not want to turn at all because of our power steering failure. But white flag here for us. Andretti is making a run for it on the inside all of a sudden. Absolutely flying. We're going to try to hold him off and get 22nd here. If we can. We're going to hold down low. Try and mirror drive the hell out of him a little bit. Mark Martin looks like he may have won because he is flying by us. He probably is the winner of the race, which is quite interesting. I think he was 3rd or something in points. He was doing pretty well. Unless he was the last car on the lead lap or something, because I never did see him up front. But we are going to hold off Andretti barely at the line. Get 22nd. Bobby Labonte won it. So, yeah, Mark Martin was still finishing the race there. So, Bobby Labonte won. Very interesting. Sterling Marlin finished 16th. He's going to lose a ton of points here. So, I messed up a little bit. We were going into the Dover race, and I was doing laundry and stuff, and I forgot to re-hit record when I came back. So we just ran the entire Dover race. We started on pole, pretty much dominated the whole thing. It was a little bit of a boring race, but got a little interesting with some of the lap cars. But we pretty much dominated the entire thing. 1 caution came out. We fell back to 11th, got back the lead under the caution. And other than that, just some people got messed up a little bit during the pit stops and stuff like that. So it wasn't super crazy. I got 1st. Let's see who else was in the top 5 here. Ken Schrader. Oh, yeah. After the caution, there were some weird names in the top 5. But Ken Schrader ended up finishing 2nd there. Sterling Marlin got his way back up to 3rd. Ricky Rudd gets 4th. Rusty gets 5th. He's the only other one that led any laps before the caution. He was the leader when the caution came out. But him and like everybody else had to pit at the time. We were still on the lead lap after we pitted at Dover, which is nuts. And we got the lead from that. Kentith ends up 6th. Stewart 7th. Bobby Labonte 8th. Bobby Labonte 8th, Jeff Burton 9th, and Junior in 10th. Last car in the lead lap, we were right behind him at the start-finish line. But Newman, who finished back in 14th, he was in 5th for the longest time, got checked up by so many lap cars, and fell really far back. But Sterling Marlin somehow going to gain 5 points on Rusty in this one, finishing 2 spots ahead of him right at the end, which is crazy. But that's on me. I completely messed up that race. But that is basically what happened. We just dominated the entire thing. Led pretty much every lap besides like 5 when the caution came out. So we get $250,000 from this race. That's great. Very happy about that. That's our 6th win on the year. And that's going to keep us in 12th in points. I honestly thought we might jump Bobby Labonte. We're only 2 points behind him. But Sterling somehow going to gain 5 points on Rusty after that one. It was tight. I thought Rusty was going to get him for sure, but it was very close. So my bad you guys didn't see the Dover race. I just realized right at the end of the race that it wasn't recording, and that's all on me. I completely screwed that up. But it was kind of a boring one anyways. It was a good comeback from all the parts failures we had at New Hampshire. That was quite sad. But we're up to $950,000. Wow, that's crazy. We got Kansas up next, and then also will be what? It will be Talladega. Oh, Dega. How are we going to do there? Then we got 4 more races left on the year. Oh, no. We got 6 races left on the year. Okay. After next episode. So there's 8 races left currently in the season. It's getting a tight points battle to the end. It's either going to be Sterling Marlin, Rusty Wallace. Those are the 2 top contenders right now for the points lead. Let's go back and see who else is up there currently. It's Kurt Busch, not that far back, but he's like almost 100 points back from Marlin. So mainly Sterling Marlin, Rusty Wallace. Those are going to be the 2 title contenders for the season, it looks like. But once again, I'm sorry you guys didn't see the Dover race. Kind of was uneventful for the most part, and we just kept it clean, won by a ton. And if the caution didn't come out, we probably were going to lap everybody else. So it was kind of nice that the caution came out and more people were on the lead lap, but that's completely my bad that you guys didn't see that, but you know the results and pretty much what happened for the most part. Just some weird names ended up in the top 10 at the end there, which is crazy because people like Schrader, who's 24th in points, was in the top 10. Where is Jeff Burton at? Where is he at? He's not ahead of us, is he? No, Jeff Burton's 9th. Never mind. He finishes pretty good a lot of the time. Who else was weird? And Ricky Rudd, he doesn't finish great all the time. He's 10th though in points, so not bad. So overall, it's top 2 fighting out for the championship. 8 races left. Anything can happen. Like Gordon, Mark Martin, they really still have a chance if Marlin and Wallace and all of them start doing really bad. It's gonna be close though. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode nonetheless. Nonetheless, I cannot speak. But sorry about the Dover race once again. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.